you guys. I got some more intuitive nuggets and hits that definitely God was telling me to share with y'all. There is a sense of urgency for some of y'all right now, and I strongly feel that my angels, my spirit guides, the Holy Spirit first and foremost, and God Elohim Adonai is ushering me to let you know that there is a sense of urgency. Heed the call, stand firm, don't back down. Do not back down. Do not surrender your faith, your values, your core beliefs, the core essence of your soul, not even just your mind, your existence, your soul. Urgency, the urgency that I'm picking up is stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating, make it happen. Stop. This sense of urgency also, I'm hearing and I'm seeing a lot of people are gaslighting themselves. They are gaslighting themselves and they're not listening to their own intuition. And in turn, what that's going to do is it's not going to give you favor. It's not going to give you the successful outcome that you're so desiring. It is like I'm seeing God. He's like, stop. It's like God is literally showing me and telling me, like, y'all need to stop doubting yourselves. Stop second guessing yourselves. Stop thinking that you don't know it all, or that you don't have it all, or that you have to wait until X, Y, and Z, or, no, it's really not what your thoughts are telling you. You're just, it's like somebody's trying to reason their intuition with logic is what I'm seeing. It's like, it's literally like somebody is at war with their own mind, with their own spirit, with their own higher self. It's very strange energy. It's like, you know you're right, but it's like you don't even. So this is a form of like lack of faith in thyself, lack of faith in. So this is like insecurity issues and childhood trauma issues and wounds, and you're no different than me or the person that you stand next to at the grocery store or that you're driving next to on the highway, right? Or your coworker, whatever. You're no different than anybody else. We all have come from trauma, from the smallest form of trauma to the biggest form of trauma. However trauma has been in your life, it's trauma, period. It's just period, point blank. It is trauma, and it is clouding you. As I'm saying this, I'm passing a vehicle, the license plate number 3033. Definitely a divine message from God that God is confirming. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So you guys, the sense of urgency is you got to get out of your head. I don't know what you need to do. I don't know how to tell you, because I know how to help myself, but that's me. That's my path. That's my journey. That's what works for me. That's what gets me going to where I need to be to get the clarity, to see the things. Also, you guys, something about the clouds, pay attention to the sky. I feel like therapy would literally be in your best entrance. Something about an entrance. The way that you enter a room, command, respect, entrance. You're entering. The point of this is that you are entering into a new supernatural. You are leveling up spiritually. And it's sad because I'm seeing that it's such a powerful moment for you that's why you're doubting yourself, because you're like, no, not me. Why me? Listen, God will call people period, point blank. He doesn't have, requirements. The requirement is that you be willing and able, that you be discerned, that you have the fruits of the Spirit, that you are sharp whistle, okay? And that's what he calls according. Or that's when he calls people accordingly. You get what I'm saying? You got to be somebody that is an astute strategist when it comes to alchemizing negative and dark energies, right? Negative energies into positive energies. That's really what God looks for. And people, you guys, honestly, That is something that I see in pastors. When I look at a pastor, or when I look at a holy roller, or when anybody, period, that is on a spiritual path and journey of righteousness, period, point blank. I don't care what they are associated with or how they classify themselves in spirituality, because people in the church are spiritual, whether they like it or not. They just are more into the textbook version of spirituality through the Bible, right? There's nothing wrong with it. They're just not awakened to the truth yet, to the fact that they are walking prophets themselves, doing the works of God. And so it doesn't matter. We're all called, right? And these are all the things that we have to have inside of us. And so God is saying, stop waiting for like a sign, because he's been giving you, it's almost like somebody is waiting for the final sign, the final go ahead. And it's really sad, because you're wasting time. Well, you're not really wasting time. There's never any time wasted. God will always, if you don't make an assignment, I guess is what I'm trying to say, God will always give it to somebody else. That's the glory of how the Most High works. He's omnipotent, omnipresent. He sees it all. He can dispatch it and assign it to somebody else. But what I'm trying to say is, the Holy, it's just in my spirit that somebody is like waiting for the perfect timing, and God is like, now is the time. What are you waiting for? My beloved, what are you waiting for? Stop being your own worst enemy. Step out of your comfort zone. Get into gear, get into motion. Activate your chakra system. Align yourself. And the first step is with action. And so God is saying, my angels are saying strongly, heed the signs, heed the warning signs though. Look to the sky. That's what I was going to. Look to the sky. Look above. Look above. If you cannot find the answer, if you are struggling with decision making and executing and, having clouded judgment, look to the sky. Look above. He's saying, look above, my beloved. And I'm just going to say about therapy to clear your mind, get into a quiet, safe space today or this weekend. Whenever you have time to yourself, give yourself at least an hour and a half. 2 hours is even better. I have found in that amount of time, I've been able to actually cleanse myself properly. No rush. And lay down in a plank of grass. In a plank. That is very interesting. I said plank. You might need to start doing planks. Planks will help build your core, which activates your solar plexus chakra, which helps with mind therapy. But you need to lay in the grass. Literally lay in the grass. Find a place to lay in the grass. And just look at the clouds, look at the sky, and let God speak to you. Take a journal if you need to, write it down. I like to use journals because I know that cell phones are not private these days. They say that, they're not, they're secure and nobody, I don't believe that. I don't want anybody knowing me and God's thoughts. That's none of their fucking business. So I write it down, and I encourage you to do the same. But I'm seeing God in this lightning, something about lightning and the splitting and lightning. There is a splitting. There is going to be this is ancient. This is something that has happened in the past that's going to be happening again, ancient. And something about Greek gods or something like that. But God is really saying that you need to really align yourself by sitting and just being one with nature. Looking at the clouds, something about the sky, the clouds, the sky. Really need to meditate on that, you guys, because that's where the answer is going to lie. So this is a quick channeled message. The urgency of getting this out as I'm driving, taking my girls to school and going back home. It was like, whoa, heed the warning signs, be careful, pay attention. And rest in knowing that God's got your back, because ultimately, God's the only one that's going to protect you and save you in the end, and your angels. Okay, this is your message. Have a blessed day. There's probably tons more messages that are going to come through, because I feel like I'm definitely open, and I'm willing and ready to receive the messages. So be be on the lookout for other videos and channel messages that I'm going to come out with today and this weekend. You guys have a blessed Friday. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Go ahead and hit the like button on the way out as well. And stay rooted and grounded in your inner truth, knowing that, again, God has got your back. This is your message. Namaste, Shalom.